Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Second game of the new mini league that we're in. It's not been a great start after the Wolves result, but I hope you enjoyed that new intro. Something we're trying, seeing if it works. What did you think of that, Alf? Did you like it?
Very much so. Yeah, that was really cool. I just thought, hold on, is that the TV? No, no, it's not. You see, I didn't even know it either. There we go.
So, of course, you are here watching our watch along, and tonight we're going to have a little bit more organised than what we did the other day. So it's just going to be myself, Alf, and Stel whenever Stel finishes his dinner. And of course, what we'll do is just chat our way through the game, let you know our thoughts and feelings, get the comments in, let us know what your feelings are towards the game, etc. But of course, West Ham are playing Tottenham tonight, and we have the team news. I know Stel and Nigel managed to do a team news update, but for anyone that's just tuning in now, we'll do it again.
Yeah, let's do that.
So West Ham's starting 11, Alf, there has been some changes. Ngakia has been dropped completely from the squad with rumours that he has knocked back a contract.
Yeah, and today was the last day, wasn't it, for that all to be sorted out? Wasn't that right?
Absolutely. So unless something magical happens tonight, which I extremely doubt, then it looks like we are waving goodbye to Ngakia, which is a shame, to be honest.
I think it's a real shame, and I've got to say this. I think the lad he's making a mistake here. I'm not just saying because it's West Ham. I think he's a young lad. He needs to just pay his dues a little bit, if you know what I mean, and not listen to the agents so much. Yeah. Spend a couple of years with us, be on a lower wage, but then he could command a bigger wage later.
Yeah.
That's me. What can I say?
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. So, of course, it's Fabianski in goal. Yeah. Remember, West Ham are away from home. You know, we don't know if the home advantage. There is obviously no fans at the stadium, at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. But it's Fabianski in goal. Then
is there any difference?
Not at all, mate. Not at all.
There's no fans over there anyway.
Controversial.
Handbags.
So we've got Fabianski in goal. Ngakia obviously is dropped, so it's Fredericks takes his place. Diop stays in his position of centre-half. Balbuena takes his position beside Diop, which pushes Rice back up into midfield. Yeah. Creswell stays at left back. Then it depends on how we look at this, but it probably looks like we're going to go for a 5 midfield of Bowen, Rice, Souček, Fornals, and Noble, with Antonio up top. Now, you could look at this like you're maybe going to have Bowen and maybe Fornals supporting Antonio. And I mean, as we're watching the TV just now, they're actually putting the formation that they believe will be 4-3-3. But I think very quickly we'll probably realize it might be a 4-5-1. I'm hoping it's 4-3-3 and there's a strong attacking prowess from the team. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's actually, it's a very flexible 4-3-3, I think, because it can go to a 4-3-3 to a 4-5-1, depending if you're on the attack or defensive. It really depends. It's going to take a lot of sort of commitment and concentration from Fornals and Bowen to achieve that, I think. But I think you're right. You know, away from home, I think to contend with Spurs on the attack, I think initially a kind of 4-5-1. My concern is whether we're on the attack, is Antonio going to be isolated up there and we're going to get enough support to him? You know? Yep,
absolutely. Fingers crossed. We do. I mean,
just before we came on air, ladies and gentlemen, David Moyes was giving his little pre-match preamble, and the interviewer asked him, what's the importance of substitutions? And he said, it's very important, very important. And Jose Mourinho said, it's very important, it's very important. Well, if it's so bloody important, David, why didn't you use your full subs account on Saturday? Hey, come on.
Yeah,
answer the question.
Absolutely true. Yeah. Just for anyone that's watching, we are doing a live watch along. We will probably not be staring much at the camera. We'll be watching the telly, of course, because obviously us fans are not at the game. So right now they're just pinpointing themselves on Antonio. So there's a lot of focus and a lot of pressure on his shoulders. I think he's more than capable of doing it. It's just we really hope he gets support, and that's what's really going to be the key factor to this game tonight, is him getting a lot of support. Get your comments in throughout when we're talking, chatting. whatever you want to say, just get them in. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter how many people are in there. Just get them in. We'll try our best to answer as many as we can.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think Antonio looks a bit slimmer? I think he shed a bit of weight.
I think if you compare him to Traore from Wolves, then yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. What
guy.
A monster he was.
Oh,
yeah, but I think Antonio's lost a bit of weight.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We're also aware that when people are watching us live, that if you're listening to our watch along, we could be at different stages. I think I've paused my screen for 10 seconds to make sure I've caught up with Alf. So we're about to go for kickoff, and I'm actually going to turn my notifications off on my phone because that really annoys me also when it happens. So West Ham are kicking off the first half, Alf.
Yep.
How are we feeling? Does it feel? It doesn't really.
They haven't started yet because they're still waiting to kick off here. For me.
There we are on their knees.
Okay, yeah, you're about 3 seconds ahead of me then. That's all right. That's fine.
I'll pause again just quickly. There we go. Yeah. Dele Alli on the telly?
Yeah, just hands up, yeah.
That was a very quick kind of protest. Anyway, kickoff. Antonio.
Yeah, good.
Oh, camera's jumping a little bit there. That's quite interesting.
Oh, yeah.
So, like I said, West Ham have kicked off the game to start with, and we can already see that Antonio is going to be up top alone. Yep.
The thing is, it's whether we can actually, keep the pressure on them to stop them playing midfield, and how long can we keep it up for? You can already see that actually we're pressing quite high, and Noble is kind of defending that middle ground. Flanell's on the left. You've got Bowen just pulling inside on the right-hand side. Souček making a nice interception there as well. It's whether we can keep this up. This is, and whether we got the drive and energy in the players there to actually, get forward on the attack. Anderson on Saturday, I just thought he was lethargic the whole time. And he just didn't seem, he never seems to be at the races for me, but there we go. But then again, he wasn't alone. A lot of the players were like that. I was just wondering if we can, keep the pace of momentum up.
It's a very attacking looking side from Tottenham, though, isn't it?
It is. He's made a couple of changes as well, hasn't he? But yeah, look, they're a good side, unfortunately, and they got some really good players. Yep. And they've had their injuries in the past and all that sort of stuff, and they went off the boil. But
Bowen, just there on the wing, Bowen collected the ball, done a really good bit of skill, fed it out to Creswell.
Yeah. I like this Bowen. I tell you, I really like him.
Antonio, who chests it down, who plays it off to Noble, who's in the box. Oh, Lorez.
Come on!
Oh. Am I just a little bit ahead of you there, Alf?
I think you're about 2 seconds or 3 seconds ahead.
Are you seeing the replay just now?
Yeah. Antonio's just headed it, laid it off. Noble come in.
I tell you what, though,
that was nice little layoff there. Yeah. Nice, good, Noble. Nice to see Noble getting in there amongst them. That's good.
Bowen tracking back. Bowen collected the ball deep in his half, fed the ball out to Creswell, who attacked down the left. Yeah. Nice ping cross in. Antonio done really well. Bit of a 1-2 with Noble, and he just maybe too hard. Yeah. His first touch was too hard.
I think having Bowen out here just coming in. Hugging this right-hand side, I think works. I like Fornals on the left, actually. I think he's doing all right. Souček,
your box-to-box Son's out on the box, and the wing crosses it in. Fabianski, oh my word, what's going on? He spills the ball.
What the hell?
Balbuena, overhead kick.
Don't do that to us, Fabianski. Don't do that to us.
Oh.
So
what happened there was Son looked at a few steps over, crossed the ball over, took a deflection off Fredericks. Fabianski tries. It's like it's going to corner to Tottenham.
Yeah. There we go. Go on.
Oh, it's a goal kick.
Ah, good.
Still ahead, or?
Yeah, I think we're about there or that. Look, I've got to say, apart from that little flurry from Spurs, I think we started quite well there.
Yeah, 3 minutes in.
A couple of minutes in, I thought we had a little bit of holding our own. That's quite good. Your man, Souček, my man as well, because I quite like him as well. Box to box. Well, like that. You know, he's. I think we need him. You know, his long legs in the middle of the park, up and down the park.
Although he is, as much as he's my man, I was massively disappointed with his performance against Wolves. But I'm hoping good play there from Fornals. Feeds Noble, who now looks out to Rice, out to the wing for Creswell, who's going to ping the ball in. Good ball. Finds Bowen. Tottenham player hits out for a corner. Or he gets a goal kick.
Yeah, was that Vertonghen out there as well?
Good ball in from Creswell. 2 great balls from Creswell.
Yeah. Look, he can ping them in when he wants to. I mean, look, do you remember a couple of years ago there was a goal that Arnautovic scored, and it was a really early cross from Masuaku, and I was waxing lyrical about it at the time and saying, look, if they just quick do more of these quick early crosses, diagonal crosses from the halfway line type thing to a forward runner, we're going to score goals. And that was kind of like that. You know, it was a little bit right. You got the ball, one touch, quick whip in, you know, and that's what we need to do a lot more of.
100%. Tottenham back to playing the ball out from the back.
Look, if they're playing out in the back, that's fine. Just keep them there. Yeah. You know, they're not doing any damage there whatsoever.
But good pressure from West Ham.
Yeah, good. I like it. You know, maybe Moyes has got this one right so far. We've just got to contend them and say, can we keep hold of them for 90 minutes? That's the thing. And the more we frustrate them, you know, the better it's going to be for us. There we go. Go on, Bowen. At him. Go on. Go close him down. Close. That's it. Good. Good. There we go. Push him back.
Get your comments in, everyone, if you're watching. Balbuena done well there. Diop. Oh.
Yeah.
Corner to Tottenham. 5 minutes in. It's the communication at the back is something that we've been lacking a lot over the past couple of years, to be honest.
I know Balbuena has had a couple of shockers in the past and he's been in and out of form, but I still like him as a player. When he plays well, I think he's a cracking defender. The problem is that sometimes he goes walkabout, just like
in from Tottenham.
No,
really done.
As I said, go on, lad. That's it. Go on up the field. Yeah. See, that's it. Look, keep the pressure on. Keep this something. Look, I like the way Noble's there. He always does it for me. He's always sort of marshalling the other players. Okay, he might not have the quality himself a lot of the time, but I tell you what, he is still a leader on that pitch for me.
Was that?
I thought that was a free kick there.
Souček. No, I actually thought Souček. That was Souček back to his business of intercepting.
No, it was good. It was good. You could have got away with it. I need my glasses, possibly. I really should put my glasses on, but there we go.
Do you have glasses?
No, I've only started. I think I need my eyes tested just for reading, but it's only very fine print or looking at fouls. Especially the ones that we give away. I need the glasses. The ones that another team commit, there it's 2020. I can see that, no problem.
Ball's getting fed down the left-hand side for West Ham quite a lot, albeit now the ball's on the right-hand side.
Go on, Bowen. There we go. Look, I like him. Look, direct. I like this.
Left again, Alf.
Yeah. It is, yeah.
Back to
even the commentators are liking it as well. Come on.
Back to Creswell. Fornals again.
This morning, I said, look.
Puts it on his right foot, crosses it in, finds Bowen. Noble. Oh, he's blowing the whistle.
I think it's a handball or something, was it? I said this morning, I tweeted this morning on one of my weekly tweets that I do. Look, we had a crap performance the other day, but look, can we be up for it? Can we put on a good performance against Spurs? I reckon we can. I think we can win this. We keep this up. I think we can shock them.
Alf, 8 minutes in, and I don't want to get carried away, but so far so good.
I'm feeling quite optimistic so far. I think there's been a lot of doom and gloom about, and a lot of that has been propagated by us as well, no doubt. But I tell you what, they've started off well, the lads.
Yeah,
they've taken it on board. But my concern is, can they keep this up for 90 minutes? Can they keep the concentration? Because there's no doubt that Spurs are going to grow into this.
So look, good ball there for Tottenham. Finds Aurier offside on the wing.
Yeah. So can you just pause for about 3 seconds and then come back on again?
All right, cool. Yep. Hi, Stel. How you doing?
Evening, chaps.
All right, Stel. How are you? We
Good,
started
good.
really well, Stel. We started really well.
I've been watching it. How many minutes are you guys in? I'm on 8:47.
8:52.
9. So I'll drop back. Alf, can you pause as well?
Hold on. No, I can't actually. For some
No,
reason.
don't worry, Alf, because you're not far away from me. I'm on 9:03, 9:04, 9:05.
9:16.
Yeah.
So I'll drop. Tell me when you're at 9:20.
All right.
I'm at 9:16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Right, I'll do that then.
I'm about 2 seconds behind you, 3 seconds. Yeah, we look all right.
Yeah, we're doing all right. Yeah, holding
start,
on.
yeah.
Good.
Much more positive start than it was against Wolves at the weekend.
A better shape all round, I think, which just seems to be.
Well, it's interesting that he's picked Balbuena to come back into the team.
Well, I was just saying that actually, and I know we've criticised him in the past and everything, but I think when he has a good game, he's a solid defender for us.
Yeah, agreed.
But does he always have a good game? That's
the problem. He's not consistent. But then again, most of our team haven't been consistent, have they?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Antonio just had a little foray into the box there. So you committed a foul there. But look, it's good to see him putting his weight about.
Well, he seems to have more support. It seems that Bowen and Fornells are much closer to him. It's almost like we're playing three up front, and I think that bodes well. People would say that takes a bit out of the midfield.
Yeah.
But so long as Bowen and Fornells tuck in and help Souček, Noble, and Rice, then we should be able to contain them.
I think the Souček's going to have a busy night tonight. You just saw him cover from behind Bowen, come all the way out to the right-hand side to put that interception in there. So I think I think he's going to have a busy night.
Did you just see Ogbonna on the bench? I didn't think he made it.
Yeah, he made the bench.
Right.
It was on. You spoke about it in the team news. You actually said his name.
Because I was just reading out what you put, but I didn't pay an awful lot of attention to that. I was looking at all the attack-minded players more than I was looking at the defenders. But I don't think we'll see him tonight. I don't think he'll play.
Well, a mate of mine has been jibbing me all day about this game. And he's a Spurs fan, by the way. So come on, we've got to win just so I can just get back at him tomorrow. All right, Spurs coming out and approaching the halfway line now. Yeah, they're starting to have a little bit more space here in that kind of.
Yeah, we're kind of dropping back a bit. Antonio's dropped.
We are. We've dropped off a little bit. We've enabled them to play just a little bit more space coming in. You see, this is where I'm a little bit fearful now. Dele Alli just coming in on the left-hand side, out to Son. He's a good player, Son, unfortunately. Bugger.
Oh, good ball.
Oh, stop it. Done. There we go, Diop. Good lad. Yeah.
That's the problem with Lucas Moura. I think he's a great player for Tottenham. He's kind of underrated, isn't he? Quite a lot. And he created that. He gets the ball there just outside the 18-yard box. Good feeds ball. A perfect ball through to Aurier.
Good cover by Fabianski and Diop. A bit of communication error there probably between the two. But, you got it safe. That's the main thing. Let it go. Good lad.
Happy hiker pack. It's not stress. It was stress of having a lot of hair. He's actually said the stress is getting to me with my hair, but no, it's not. I was getting fed up of having a long hair and couldn't get to hairdressers.
Mate, just admit it. It's not out of necessity. It's a choice. Always a choice.
Just keep telling yourself that, Alf. Keep telling yourself that.
Mine's a necessity. Yeah, that's right.
Words and pictures are saying there's space in our defence Spurs can exploit. There is, but do you know what? 13 minutes in, I've not been that massively concerned so far. Diop and Balbuena have been talking. I know it's early days, but they've done the job they've needed to do so far. Creswell's been up attacking. I mean, the ball's been fed a lot through the left on the attacking side of things. Diop and Balbuena are putting a bit of pressure on the halfway line. Don't seem to be sitting too deep. Fornals started all right as well.
Yeah, definitely.
He's just hacked the Spurs player.
Got a card for that.
Let's have a look at the comments while that's going for a replay. So they're saying here, my governor's a Spurs fan, so either way, I'm not looking forward to work tomorrow. Bowen lively. He really is actually. Do you know what I noticed about him, Bowen, at the Wolves game was his tracking back and his attacking ability. I'm not saying he was the best player in the world, but he was definitely tracking back quite a lot, and he looked good, and he's already done a few things tonight. And it's 60-40 Spurs West Ham possession. I tell you what, mate, that's a lot better than what it was against Wolves. I think it was like 70-30, 80-20 at one point in the first half. David Moyes not won in 13 previous managerial meetings versus Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, it's not great, is it? Like, he hasn't been great this time round for us. Well, he wasn't great last time either, but it hasn't been great, has it? We're in a lot of trouble. And if we can get out of this by the skin of our teeth, and fair play.
Well, if we can contain them tonight, if we can, we look like we're much more up for it tonight than we were against Wolves, which is, it's a shame we didn't start like this and carry on like this against Wolves, because you just don't know what you'll get. You know, we're not saying we've had any clear-cut chances, but we've been doing okay. We've held our own, and if we continue that way and get something out of tonight, even a point, that will be invaluable.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we've got winnable games ahead of us. Or okay, let me put it this way. Let me rephrase that. We've got games ahead of us that we can get points, whether we win the games or not. But that's
the thing. We were talking about that in the team news video earlier on, Alf. That you know, if we talk about writing the first three games off, Wolves, Spurs, and then Chelsea, and then focusing on the other games, you can't guarantee that we're going to get the points that we need to get from those games. You know, it's a risky thing to take, which is why, you know, I'm not saying we should go gung ho, but we should have at least some attacking prowess in these games. You know, I mean, we're doing all right at the moment. Because it looks like, you know, Bowen and Fornals are doing the job that they're asked to do. They're defending when they need to, but then they're helping Antonio up front as well, so he doesn't feel quite isolated. And that's what we should have done against Wolves on Saturday, really. I think that was what was lacking. It was so lackluster on Saturday. But also it helps for Declan to be in the middle of the field, doesn't it? Our best defender and our best midfielder.
Yeah.
I think Moyes in the interview before the game actually more or less said that. I think the question to him was, Declan Rice, is he progressing forward from defence into midfield? And he something said he's arguably our best defender and arguably our best midfielder. So is this his farewell parade?
Whose?
Declan Rice. Will
he's not going anywhere. If we stay up, he's staying. If we stay up, he's staying.
I like that confidence still. I like that.
I'm confident. I reckon, you know, we'll get the likes of Anderson, the likes of Lanzini, and other players like that will probably go way before Declan does.
Yeah.
80 million?
Lanzini and Anderson, I can see those definitely going. Haller, I can see going as well.
Haller will be an interesting one to see. If we get the money back on him, which I doubt we will.
Yeah.
Tottenham through, Son, Dele Alli and Kane playing a bit of 1-2.
That's good.
Heels at Kane, and just inside the 18-yard box. Good block there from Balbuena. And Bowen tracking back again. Finds Antonio.
Oh, be careful.
You always worry when he overstretches, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, we can already see the intensity has already dropped off from West Ham.
Good ball.
Over the top there. What's that? Aurier, is it? Yeah.
Fornal's done well. Tracking back again. Declan Rice. Is that it? It is. Finds Mark Noble. Oh, gives the ball away to Mora in a really dangerous position.
That's it. Go on.
West Ham intercepted. Good.
There we go. Come on, Fredericks. He's fast, isn't he? Bloody hell, he's fast.
Oh, player takes Bowen out. Who was that? Davies clips the feet of Bowen. Bowen's down.
That's got to be a booking, isn't it? Not too dissimilar to Fornals' booking.
Hey, I just noticed. I don't know. The shirts. They've got the names on the shirts now.
Oh yeah, the names are back. Yeah.
They haven't got Black Lives Matter on there. Was only that for a couple of games? Then was that?
I think it was the first tranche of games or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, was it? Okay, I was under the impression it was going to be for all the games. All right, that's cool. All right.
I think the NHS logo stays for the rest of the season.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
So free kick to West Ham, just inside our Tottenham's half. Noble picks into the box, finds Rice. Oh, pings it in. McNoble. Oh, Lloris saves, and it's Bowen. Oh, good clearance by defence. Oh. Unlucky West Ham. Is he giving?
Unlucky West Ham. You guys are ahead of me again. I'm on 1952.
Yeah, 58. I am on 59.
How can it go? Oh.
I think it really depends where you are, and
if you maybe reset it still.
I don't want to log out. I might lose the code. How do you reset?
Oh, I don't know.
It's weird, isn't it? You can't actually pause it on this player. Okay, never mind.
But yeah, good there from West Ham. I mean, Noble's free kick found Declan Rice, and I don't know if he just clipped his head slightly, fed in Antonio, who hit a shot, and Lloris saved, parried it out to Bowen, who shot low and hard, and the defender cleared it. So yeah, 2 chances in the space of seconds. And that's what, 3 or 4 attempts already in the first 20 minutes?
Yeah. We're definitely getting closer to goal in this game than we did in the Wolves game. We're definitely, the attempts or getting into the box is a lot better. Okay, I know it's only been 2 or 3 times, but
Bowen out in the wing, Noble across.
Paul from Noble.
This is the problem, though. The counter attack, Mora.
Yeah, there we go.
3, but West Ham players are tracking back. Mora's on the right wing, and he does find Son.
Ali.
Well done, West Ham.
There you go.
Balbuena. The most we have done in 3 months.
I'll tell you what, Antonio, you've got to be careful here. He's lunged in a couple of times. Oh, good save by Fabianski! Great save.
What a great save from Fabianski.
You'll see that in a minute, Stel.
I've just seen it.
Oh, God, that was dipping as well, wasn't it?
Mora just takes a wild swing at the ball, straight through the middle, to be honest. But still,
easy stuff for Fabianski. He made it look flamboyant, but
great save. Corner to Tottenham. Oh, he got enough of that there.
Yeah.
Punched
bit of infringement on the on Fabianski there a little bit, possibly. I'll have to have a look at that again. He seems to be crowded out there a little bit. He seemed to punch it as he was being pushed backwards. Oh, is this okay? So this is the water break. Water boy, come on.
Analysis so far, lads. How do you think we're doing?
I think we're doing all right. I think we're doing. Yeah. I think my only concern now is that we've just let Spurs come into this a little bit more, and they've got a bit more space in midfield, so that's enabling them to play a little bit.
I think we've looked very positive. I think we've certainly not sat back as I was worried that we might do.
Yeah.
So that really bodes well. I'm really happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's all going to be down to which of the 2 teams are fitter.
Yeah.
And defensively wise, all right.
Yeah. I think we're doing all right, actually. I think Balbuena's having a good game. I think, and the opposite side, but Balbuena's made a few more interceptions.
Yeah,
a steady head in the back there, El General. So I think he's doing all right. Fabianski again has obviously pulled up a couple of decent saves. So we talk about Rice in defence there, but I think putting him just in front of the back four, helping to shield them a little bit, I think is working. It works.
Yeah. We do look a lot better with Declan in the middle of the field, don't we?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's just putting on his Cuprinol now. Yeah, a bit of wood preserve.
Why are they disinfecting the crossbar?
Sorry?
It'll make it slippery.
It's a solid surface. Any solid surface that it can adhere to.
Yeah, but who's touching it?
Any of the players.
The crossbar, though?
Oh, what?
Maybe I shouldn't be questioning the old protecting.
Yeah. It does seem a bit odd, though. Again, it's you want to, well, it is what it is.
Throat is dry. I'll be 2 minutes.
That's fine. Carry on. And Noble just hovering over the ball. I'm just wondering whether he's the best player to take the free kicks for us. Whether get somebody else there, have him a little bit further in, up the field. He feints, strikes again, straight down the middle, a little bit short, easily cleared by Spurs. They come on the counter. Yeah, Noble in there. Yeah, pulls a foul. He always seemed about half a step behind there, and he's taken a yellow card there as well.
That's rather innocuous, though, don't you think?
Yeah,
I mean, Bowen didn't. The player that went in on Bowen didn't get.
He's pulling his shirt. He's got. Look, he can pull his shirt. He's bound to get a booking for that. Right in front of the ref.
It's a silly booking, isn't it? Really,
it is a silly foul. He should know better than that. But he probably thought, I've lost him. He's going past me here. I've got to do something. And we know that Noble's not the fastest. Anyway. Look, they're coming through this sentence. Here we go. Look, if we can keep them shooting from long distance, I think that's
good.
Help us.
Yep. And it doesn't look like Kane is exactly 100% fit, does it?
No. I mean, what's he been off? 6 months, 7 months from football, injury beforehand. So, if we can just keep them at arm's length, as it were, long distance strikes, you never know. It might take a long distance strike from both teams, just like when they played us at London Stadium a couple of seasons ago. Those 2 wonder goals, one from Obiang and the other one from Son, wasn't it?
Yeah,
2 great goals.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, at Wembley. Well played, West Ham.
Yeah, we're holding on. I like
sloppy. Noble's being sloppy again. You kind of mind your back, Bowen. Noble's being a bit sloppy with his passing today, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah, go on. Yeah, he has. He has a couple of times. He has. But look.
Oh, that's a good ball.
Yeah.
Oh, well done, Fabianski.
Yeah, I'm just wondering whether Noble should be, if he's going to be play him in a different kind of role.
Noble should be sitting deeper and allowing Souček and Rice, alongside Rice.
Exactly.
And let Souček do the running.
Exactly.
Let Souček,
Exactly. We're on the same wavelength. Yeah, definitely.
That was a great ball by Kane, outside of his right foot.
Yeah, Diop did well.
Great interception by Diop and well taken by Fabianski there on his chest.
Well, don't worry. If Fabianski gets injured, there's Joe Hart. He's available. He's just been released from Burnley.
Yeah, well, let's not go there.
Or Roberto.
Well, we could have him back. He only let in 6 goals at the weekend.
Ace again.
He only let in 6 goals at the weekend.
Oh yeah, I know, but it's you can't judge the fella on that, can you?
No, you can't. Just judge him on the games that he played for us.
Oh dear. Who's he playing for now? Alicante. Who is it?
Alaves. Apparently, at the weekend, their first team keeper got sent off after something like 16 to 18 minutes.
All right,
and Roberto came on and within about 10 minutes let in the first goal. and apparently he fumbled a couple and they just got smashed. 6 goals.
Yeah. Right, Spurs on the attack again, right-hand side. And yeah, just intercepted there, the back.
Well done, Declan. Good interception by Declan.
Yeah. Fornell's doing all right.
Terrible ball by Fornell's. Creswell got caught right at the top there, and he couldn't get back in. Didn't have any pace at all to get back into his position, but he was very, very high up at that time.
That's it. Come on. We're just getting a little bit loose here. The game is
we're beginning to look a little bit desperate by the looks of things,
and we're sitting a lot deeper.
And I just wonder. Sorry, I just wonder whether a bit of fatigue is already starting to come into the game now. You know, to the lads, they had a bit of high pressure.
Well, isn't it interesting that we had our water break, and all of a sudden we seem to be playing a bit differently. It's almost as if Moyes has said to them, sit back, rather than the first 20 minutes. We looked good because we were sort of, we were trying to match them like for like, trying to give them a game of it.
See, this could be, I mean, you're right. This could be like a Moyes kind of strategy here, a bit of cadence, go press, then calm it down, go press, calm it down. Let Spurs come on the attack. Let them tire themselves out a little bit and see if we can hold them off.
I agree.
It might work. It might work.
We shouldn't be inviting them on. We should. What's the mistake we made at Wolves, and if you're a great defensive team, you can do that for 90 minutes. But we're not a great defensive team.
Exactly.
We hardly have any clean sheets.
They've just announced there that Tottenham have had 3 attempts and West Ham have had 0.
Yeah,
well, that's not correct, is it?
That's wrong.
Bit of bias there going on by the info card person.
That Aurier for Tottenham's done all right so far. Actually, they fed the ball through him, and his crosses have been quite good.
Yeah. Nice crossfield ball there from Bowen.
Beautiful ball.
Yeah,
very nice ball. Go on, Cressy, get in the middle. Oh, Creswell.
Just lost.
Morris.
Son finds Kane on the wing. Oh no, get it out. Balbuena clears.
See, there's El General again. There he is. The Panamanian general does it again.
But you see how fast they were on the counter attack there.
Balbuena looks like he's struggling. Like he's. I don't know if he's just overstretched there.
I think he might have done a little bit. I think he has. Yeah, he does seem to be grimacing a little bit.
Corner to Tottenham. Oh, Fabianski.
Go on. Well played. Go on, Bowen. Go on. Yeah,
we're sitting very deep. We're sitting very deep,
aren't we? Definitely. This is just about containing, isn't it? Containing Spurs. Just make sure that they don't get past the final third. But the more we play this game, the better. Look, how much space has he got on the right hand side there?
Yeah.
We're just inviting them on now. Come on, Moyes. You're going to have to step this up for the last sort of 12 minutes, 13 minutes to go, half time.
You cannot tell the team to sit as far back as we are doing. He's definitely changed something from the moment we had that drinks break.
Oh yeah, it's noticeable.
Really, really deep. Souček's been quiet again.
Yes,
he has.
He started off brightly, but he's kind of gone missing again.
It's as if this last 3 months has really had an effect on him.
Do you know what?
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? When you're playing regularly, and he came from the other league into this league, he had that momentum, didn't he? I guess with most players did, and that break. I mean, to some players, some footballers, they do take a while to sort of get back into the rhythm, don't they? Maybe Souček is like that. Maybe he's one of those types of players.
What's the what's the story for the next season? Have they announced anything regarding next season?
In what respect?
When it starts?
No. I think they'll be discussing it maybe end of August, perhaps. So it won't be too far later than it would have normally been.
Probably be a 2 or 3 week.
I think so.
2 or 3 week delay on the normal starting date.
Well, but they've also got to do the FA Cup and they've got to do the Champions League, Europa League mini tournament.
That's true.
Going to take about 10 days or 2 weeks, isn't it? So it's going to be well after that.
And they have the first winter break, do they not? This winter coming?
No, we had it last season, didn't we? No, we had it this season.
We're probably going to find it's going to be either mid or late September. It will probably start up again. I wouldn't be surprised.
If and only if we stay up.
Well.
It's not something to say, Ali.
Yeah. Well, it's good closing down to put them off there.
But we are inviting them onto us.
Yeah.
Which
closing down, did right.
This is the problem that I've always had when we try and sit back and defend against teams like Tottenham, like Wolves, like Arsenal, like Man City, like Liverpool. We're inviting these teams who like to attack.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's counterproductive. It's completely wrong.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree.
Teams turn up and try and give it a go. I'm not saying we're playing awful. I'm not remotely saying that, but
we were definitely playing a lot better in the opening 15 minutes than we have been in the last 15 minutes. Put it that way.
Yeah. Massive.
Look,
10 to 9 in UK time.
We've got an opportunity here, lads. Yeah, corner
to West Ham. Get the big lads up there.
Yeah. Diop, Balbuena coming in. Fornals just standing off the D a little bit. Rice coming in there. Souček coming in there. All tall lads. Actually towering a little bit over the Spurs defenders a little bit.
Yeah, they are actually, yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're a little bit tall. Come on, use your height, lads. Come on.
Go on. Corner.
Come in. Oh, I thought that was going goal bound.
Corner.
Yeah. No, it's goal kick.
Is it a goal kick?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it is goal kick. They're all going back now. Let's have a look.
Decent ball from Creswell again.
Yeah. There we go. Diop's had a decent game, half decent game at the back.
You could find, he has. You could find that substitutions could be the key again to this game.
Well, let's just hope that Moyes actually makes some decent substitutions and makes full use of 5 if he can, if he needs to.
He needs to make technical substitutions today.
And he needs to make substitutions first.
Yeah.
But he also needs
I can see Noble. I can't see Noble finishing this game. I think.
Wow.
I think Noble is kind of struggling today. I think it was too many games for him to play in such a short space of time.
I don't think he's
given the ball away a couple of times, and I think that's a concern.
Oh, Fredericks, come on. No, I just think the substitution is going to be more based upon fitness and fatigue. Actually, I've got a feeling that if he uses all 5 subs, then use them and get a fresh pair of legs on there, and just put that extra bit of pressure on Spurs from the last sort of 15-20 minutes.
Yeah,
just go for them.
This is why you drinking your laptop. I've just spilt coffee everywhere.
Have you?
You've just spilled coffee all over your laptop.
Oh dear.
Over the mouse.
All right.
Can you see it? Go and get it cleaned up.
All right, Spurs coming back on, playing sort of into the middle, out to the left here, playing around the sort of midfielders' defence, just sort of hovering just in front of the halfway line, out to the right-hand side there. Mora on the ball into Kane, is that? Kane, I need my glasses. There we go. Oh, yeah, a bit of a miss kick. And then Fornals brings it out into Bowen. Come on, Bowen. Oh, no playoff. That's it. Go on, Fredericks. Now use it wisely.
Oh.
Use it wisely. Go on. Oh, well collected, Maurice. Well collected. That was nice.
It's a lot better. Nice. That's a lot better.
It was a lot better. I like that. Nice weighted pass there from Bowen to Fredericks there.
Just like that, we're right back in our own half defending.
Yeah. It's almost like we need to, we're on the attack, then, press right from there just to stop them coming onto us.
We just can't seem to hold the ball and play. Sometimes you've noticed as well, like when we do hold the ball and play, which is very minimal amounts of times, that's when when we're fans are at the stadium, that's when we react and start going, way. You don't hear that very often. And that's the reason why you hear that noise. But Tottenham now are holding on to the ball, playing possession. We're inviting them to play.
Well, this is it. Possession football is key, and we don't seem to know how to do that. We get it, and we either panic because we clear it out of our own area, or we take it up top, and and then we sometimes don't know what to do with it. So it was good to see Fredericks playing a ball in like that. It's just a shame, as we keep saying, if we have a natural striker on the pitch, he may have gotten to the end of that. But we're not very good at possession football. We're not brilliant at it.
So here we go.
Here we go now. So Declan's got the ball.
Going to Fredericks and just a punt upfield.
It's going to be a punt up.
That is I've got to say, that is very much championship level football, isn't it? That is very much a couple of touches, just punt it up there and fight for it up there. That's fine if you're actually finding your man and you're kicking it into space. Fair enough, but you're kicking it up to somebody, Antonio, who's got defenders around him and he's got his back to goal. There's only ever going to be one winner there.
Yep.
Come on.
And we need to get to half time, 0-0 at least.
Good block by Balbuena.
Oh, he's had a good game.
The 18-yard box pings it into Lucas Moura, just inside the 18-yard line.
Recover your positions. Well done, Fredericks. In the way.
Corner ball.
Do you know what? I think we are letting them play a bit too much, but I think we're holding our own in defence. We're still concentrating, still keeping our shape. Everybody's covering for each other.
It's good to see Balbuena having a fairly decent game, actually.
I think he's having an excellent game, actually. Yeah. But I just fear one slip up, one lapse of concentration, and then they score, and then that's it. It almost like be like a tidal wave. Then they just run rampant.
We've got to do if Mourinho changes it tactically, we've got to combat that. That's what I want to see happen. We need to be sure that we're keeping on top of the game.
Yeah.
That was a weird. Fredericks looked like he stood there and was looking rather than.
Oh no! Crikey, there's flashed right across the 6-yard box here and from the corner.
Need to get a hold of this ball.
Yeah. Look, they're pinging it across the Son on the ball, left hand side. Cuts inside Bowen. Squares the ball. Oh.
But even there, when you fed that ball through Sissoko, you could have counted nearly every West Ham player in the 18-yard line. Yeah. And Sissoko was 25 yards out. Like we should be pressing harder than that. Yeah. Socek is dead.
I think our legs have gone in midfield. I think Moyes definitely needs to change it up in midfield. I think Noble needs to. I'm not saying Noble is having a terrible game, but I think he needs a fresh pair of legs in there already. I think he needs that. He needs to up this pace. We've got a couple of minutes. Let's see if they can hold out until half time. That's all right. Sort of Kane just bundled over.
If you're a Tottenham fan, what are you thinking right now?
I think they'd be a bit frustrated that they haven't created more opportunities and made better use of us letting them play onto us. Yeah. So I think they would be quite disappointed as well, you know. But I think defensively we've held our own. We're just inviting them on now. We've just got to stop that. Come on, there we go. Antonio, good control by Antonio. Oh, just lost out there. Tottenham throw. Yeah, some on the ball. It's a bit tight control there. Oh, free kick by Souček. Has he already got a booking, Souček? Oh, have I missed that one?
No, yeah.
No, he hasn't. No. Did he pick one up against Wolves? I can't remember. I'm not sure if he did or not.
I don't want to tell you what's just happened, lads. It's just flashed up on my screen.
Yep, Son through on goal, and he shoots and scores bottom
left. Ah! It was coming. It was coming. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was coming. If you let them come on to you, you know, they're just going to keep on coming. They will find the space, and that's exactly what they've done.
What's happened is that Tottenham have found space out on the left-hand side. The ball's been fed through to Son, again, who likes scoring against West Ham. They're checking VAR, but I think it's been given.
VAR is being checked, and I'm going to tell you now, it's been disallowed.
That's got to be offside, is it?
It's been disallowed. It has been disallowed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Any part of his, yeah. Oh,
that yeah. Is that. Oh, thank you, VAR.
Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why he was offside? His calf.
Yeah, his calf. Yeah, his calf is. Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. Could be a gnat's hair. That's it. He's out.
What happened was they cut the ball on the inside. He cuts the ball back onto his right foot, shoots low into the bottom left-hand corner, goal. But they're checking VAR. Goals because Son.
Nil point, son. Nil. I can't speak Korean, but if you could speak French, it would be nil point. There we go. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry for me, Argentina or Korea. Don't cry. You'll get your opportunity again against some other team. Not against West Ham tonight. Not tonight, Josephine. Okay, that's enough. That's enough of that. Look, I'm just saying what every other West Ham is saying. I'm just saying it in a nice way. I'm sure every other West Ham fan is using lots of expletives now and just laughing their heads off.
Good. We deserve to get a bit of something going our way for a change.
But look, this is a wake-up call. This is a wake-up call for us to not let them play against it. Look, here he is, Dele Alli on the left-hand side. Good interception there by Balbuena. Pushes them back. Son again. Oh, they are passing it around for fun there. Good Bowen. Rice comes away with it now.
We need to use this to our advantage. Try and gain a bit of momentum. What, 1 minute to go in the first half?
Come on.
We're giving the ball away far too easily.
Oh no! Oh my God!
It's fine.
Mora. Oh, thank Christ for that. You can't see the goal. I'm so glad he forgot his contacts. Oh, that's a bad miss for them. Lucky for us.
Think he'll make subs at halftime?
No, he won't make subs at halftime. He'll do it. You know, I just don't want him to leave it too late. That's the thing.
For me, he's got to. He's got to do something about Noble. Not Noble's having a bad game. But he needs more energy in there in the front. I think maybe leave it to 50 minutes, 60 minutes for
65 minutes. So long as we don't go a goal down. You know Mourinho's going to come in and he's going to make change. You know, he'll change the way they're playing or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Do you know what, lads? I'm going to take a punt here. I think we should bring on one of the lads, one of the young lads.
I agree with you. I've been shouting for Sunday Silva to come on.
Yeah, I
agree.
I agree. I think he should.
Great interception there, lads, by Socek. First time I've actually had to say his name properly tonight.
Yeah. That's it. Good. Frederick was it Balbuena pumping the ball forward there. Left back now with Spurs, just trotting it forward. And that is half time. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the half. Oh, wait a minute. Half-time report. The half-time report. Tottenham Hotspur.
We see that again now.
0. West Ham United 0. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. What do we think of this? What do we think of the West Ham performance? Stel, over to you. Let us know.
I think.
Sorry, quickly. We're bringing in a guest.
Oh, are we? Good. Excellent.
Yeah, we're bringing in Cess has been watching this game from home. So, Alf, I'll let you question Cess. Go for it. Hi, Cess. How you doing, mate?
Cess, how are you, my man?
How you doing?
Hey, welcome to the halftime report. The halftime report. Spurs 0, West Ham 0. Give us your thoughts, Cess. Give us your thoughts about West Ham performance.
We're playing slightly better than the Wolves game, but that's not really much. Not really much. But I feel it was still getting overrun in the midfield. I still don't trust Fredericks at all. I think he's useless, to be honest. Also, Noble, I think he's done, man. To be honest, I just think he's struggling really, really badly. I think he needs to come off of Wilshere, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I was saying exactly the same thing now. I think, Noble, get Noble off, really. I think the first 15 minutes we were saying in the game, first 15 minutes, I think we were holding our own. We were pressing quite well. But then we just went off the pace. That water break that we had, I think Moyes told them just to stop, invite them on. And they, we got away with that. We got away with that goal that they scored. Okay, it was offside, but they're coming on to us. What do you think of the way Spurs are playing? Do you think they're making good use of the extra space that they've got, or do you think they're going to be more of a threat in the second half?
I think they're just saving it for the second half, really. I think at the moment they're just trying to buy their time. They're just trying to do what Wolves are doing, like trying to move the ball around, just frustrate us, trying to get us absolutely knackered. And then I think second half, I think they're going to turn up the pressure. We'll give it about 10 minutes. I think you will see them just literally just step it up a bit. But that's what I think, personally.
What do you think of the subs and Sess? Do you think we need to make subs, and who should come on and who should go off?
Noble for Wilshere, definitely. That's going to be my first sub. I don't know. It's weird, man. That's my first sub at the moment. But I don't know. I feel that having Antonio striker, it just doesn't work. We should have learned time and time again that it just doesn't work. So I don't know why we keep playing it, because it's just literally like we're playing 4-6-0. It's just literally nothing up front. So I don't understand why we keep doing the same thing over and over again when it's not been working for God knows how long.
I wonder if Moyes would be brave enough to bring Antonio back. Let's say play him on the right and push Bowen up there, and maybe even bring on Silva in the second half. So have more of a proper attacking presence up there. What do you think? Do you think we should
could do that? He's got the option there. He could do that, but it's whether he will do it. That's the $1 million question.
What about Anderson? Do you think he should come on? I'm not so sure about Anderson, to be honest with you. I mean, I'll tell you straight. Do you think?
Well, to be honest, we either got the option of either got Anderson or Lanzini. It's just who you're going to pick. So both the players have not been great at the moment. So it's who do you trust though more? That's really who do you trust?
It's just like I've got another guest for you. I'm bringing in Matt just now.
Okay. Matt, hello. Welcome to the halftime report, Matt. Welcome. Look, I'm trembling with anticipation here. What do you think of the West Ham performance then, first half?
That was awful, mate. I'm not going to lie. That was absolutely awful.
Come on, Matt. A bit of positivity. Come on.
I would say we defended well, but we didn't, and we got bailed out by VAR.
Yeah.
The thing is, Antonio, I feel sorry for him, but how can we have an attacking presence when Antonio's centre forward and he's 35 yards inside our half?
Yeah.
The ball's going forward to no one.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
There's no you need to leave someone actually up front that will go, I will stay up front.
Yeah.
Because he wants to get involved in the play. He wants to track back and pack the tackles in, but you can't do that when you're the only centre forward because there's no one forward to hold the ball up. The couple of times he did it at the start, you know, he was busting in Davies and the centre backs and he was winning the ball and winning free kicks.
Yeah.
But after the first 15 minutes that went, and we just regressed further and further and deeper. I mean, I think Noble's playing centre attacking mid at the moment, which I don't really understand why. He's not built for that position whatsoever.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to take both of them off because there's no way they're both going to be able to play
twice
in like 4 days. So Noble and Antonio will both have to come off at some point.
Yeah, I think Noble either has to come off or he has to drop a lot deeper, just sit in front of the back four. But I much prefer Wilshere. I agree. Somebody like that, Wilshere, come on. I want to see changes. And I said in the first half as we were commentating, I don't necessarily want to see tactical changes. Of course I do, but I just want to see a fresh pair of legs on there because we're starting to look tired. We're starting to look very tired, and we're playing it out of the back. We're just pinging balls up there like a championship team.
Well, so we are, mate. We are a championship team.
Well, yeah, okay, I'll take your point. But we should.
Sorry to interrupt you. I'm bringing you in another guest, Richard, all the way from South Africa. We can't see your camera, Richard. Can you hear us?
Yeah, lads, I can hear you all loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Richard, welcome to the halftime report. It is Spurs 0, West Ham 0. What do you think of the first half? What do you think West Ham and how they played?
Oh, mate, we're hanging on. Honestly, the first couple of minutes we were in the game, but then we just got really, really defensive, which was really frustrating to see. It's almost like we've got too many players behind the ball and no one really marking men. We're kind of just standing. So it's been very frustrating. Antonio's been super isolated up top. Noble, for me, is not helping us in any way, shape or form. So I'd get him off as soon as possible and get someone like Jack Wilshere into the game.
What tactically do you think we need to, or Moyes, what does he need to do in the second half? Does he need to keep it tight for the first 20 minutes or just come out all guns blazing and just go for it?
Look, I mean, this has got the writing all over the wall of a game that we kind of hang on and nick something and hopefully win 1-0. It's got that kind of feel about it. So, of course, we've got to try to stay compact. But at the same time, we have to have some sort of drive and ambition to want to go forward. Every time we've got the runs in and behind, apart from Jared Bowen, who's been absolutely class. I think he's been our best player by a country mile.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. And what about sort of having Antonio either subbed off or push him out to the right and have Bowen up there playing the attacking line? Bring on one of the boys, like Silva, something like that.
Look, I think, unfortunately, Antonio is our best bet in terms of options that we've got to play that role. I think Ajeti, David Moyes doesn't fancy at all. So I think Antonio's got to lead the line. I wouldn't mind seeing Zande Silva come on and play just behind Antonio. That's definitely I'd like to see Moyes mix it up a little bit. And I hope he makes a change before Mourinho does and kind of takes the game to Spurs.
Sess, let me ask you, pal. Do you think that Moyes is going to take the lead with the subs, or do you think he's going to wait to see what Mourinho does?
No, he's going to wait for what Mourinho does. He's just going to wait. He's going to give it like at least 15, 20 minutes, and he's going to wait to see what Mourinho plays. And I think Mourinho's going to throw on all these fast players and literally just take it to us. I think that's what he's going to do. He's just waiting for the right time. So that's what he's going to do, man. But Matt, I don't know. I think we are riding our luck at the moment.
Yeah, I think so. I agree with you, Seth. We are riding our luck. Matt, let me ask you a question. What about Moyes? Does he kind of? Is it okay for Moyes to have the mentality 0-0 is good enough?
He's doing the exact same thing he'd done the last 2 games before we had the last couple of games before we went into lockdown.
Yeah,
we got 3 horrible games.
Yeah,
in Wolves, Spurs, and then Chelsea.
Yeah,
and we get through them games. We've got a run of 5 games we can go and win.
Yeah,
The issue is, like, Brighton have gone for it since the start of the restart, and they picked up 4 points.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Because they had a go.
Newcastle won.
Newcastle won.
Yeah.
Newcastle safe now. Brighton, with those 4 points, probably safe now. It's already gone down from 6 teams to 5 teams.
yeah,
That's true.
And even if it's a point, we need something. But I know Rich said it's got writing all over it for us nicking on 1-0. I honestly think it's got the writing all over it for what we saw on Saturday. We're going to sit back. 70th minute, they're going to make a change. Moyes will make his boring 3 changes. He won't change the centre forward. He'll swap the midfielders round like for like.
sure.
He won't go for it. We'll lose. And he probably won't even make the 5 subs again. He'll probably make 3 subs.
Yeah.
Not even use the full bench allocation of 5, which is crazy because you can get fit players on.
Sure.
He won't go for it, and we'll be lucky if we hold out for a draw. Because he's not worried. He's looking at the last 5 games going.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, we need 4 wins realistically to stay up, and so he's gambling 4 wins on the last 5 games.
Exactly. He's banking.
And bear in mind, he needs to win his next 3 games to equal Avram Grant's record as West Ham manager.
Yeah.
So if he loses today, he's now worse than Avram Grant.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What were you going to say?
No, I was going to say that he's just banking on the 4 games. Like Newcastle, Burnley, Norwich
and Villa,
Watford, and you can't guarantee it because Newcastle, we've been struggling recently with them. Norwich, give or take, we could get something out of that. Watford, they tend to like nick draws all of a sudden, and then who's the other one? What's the other team that I just said? I think I'm missing a team, but anyway, but we can't guarantee on it. Yeah.
Moyes already said he thinks it's going to go down to the last day against Villa. He reckons that'll be a relegation decider.
What does that say?
What kind of mentality? What exactly? You've got Noble coming out going, hopefully we won't lose too many games.
Yeah. All right,
Moyes is just shut all over the whole team.
Time out, lads. Okay. Rich, are you still on the line? I can't see your face.
Yes, lads. Yes, lads. Still here.
Let me ask you this question. Is it good enough just to play for points by Moyes? Or should he come out, show real attacking intent, and just take the game to Spurs?
Look, if he tries to play 4 points, and if we play like we did in that first half, I think we'll lose this game comfortably in the second half. So there's got to be a team talk at halftime where he says to the lads, listen, we've got to try and look to go forward. We've got to try and nick a goal. We can't play this defensive game and expect to get lucky again. VAR finally came to our rescue today, which was fantastic. But we definitely got let off the hook. So we can't afford to play like that in the second half. If we play like that, we'll get battered second half.
Yeah, I've got a feeling if we carry on, I can see this being a 3-0 defeat quite easily. It's that first goal. If we can see that first goal, I can see the floodgates opening. And we're going to lose this quite convincingly, I'm afraid. Yeah, I agree. We've got to do something different. I hope he makes decent subs, makes them early. I hope doesn't wait for Mourinho to act. I hope he takes the lead, takes the initiative. I could be wrong. I've got a feeling that I'm going to be quite disappointed at the end of the game. But what do you think, Seth? Quick score prediction for you for the second half.
2-0 Spurs.
Right, Matt, what do you think?
My heart says a 1-1. My head says 3-0 Spurs.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. I've got a sneaking feeling this could go against us. Rich, all the way from South Africa, what do you think?
Oh, look, I mean, it's got that kind of feeling all over it. I must be honest. We've rode our luck a little bit. I honestly think if we nick a goal, we've got a real chance of getting something. But it's a big if. If we come out in the second half and show some positivity and look to get forward, then there's no reason why we can't nick a goal. So fingers crossed. I'm gonna say we get a point here.
A point. Okay, look, I'd be very happy with a point. I'm not saying I wouldn't be, because I would be, because a point is a point. And at the end of the day, if points mean prizes, and it keeps us in the greatest prize that there is in the Premier League. However, I just want to see us being a bit more ambitious. And at least for the first 10, 15 minutes, come out and really attack Spurs and let them know they're in a game. It doesn't matter if we take, 10-minute sort of break, halfway through the second half, just to recharge ourselves. But for the first 10, 15 minutes, just get at them, close down the space, stop them playing, and, let them know they're in a game. Because right now, it's all Spurs. Right now, they're on top. They've got all the space. And Mourinho is going to be saying to them, why the hell haven't you, scored 2 or 3 by now? That's what he's going to say to them.
Yeah, he's probably giving them bollocking in the moment.
What do you think of the team talk at half time, Sess? What do you think the team talk's going to be or would have been?
Well, he'll probably say try and get as much positive as possible. But the thing is, he will say all this positive stuff, but he's not going to make the positive changes. So
yeah. Well, Moyes just come out.
It's just going to defeat the purpose of what he's saying.
Yeah. Well, Moyes looks very focused there. All the lads are on the pitch now. I don't think there are any subs been made.
No subs. No substitutions.
Just about to kick off.
We've kicked off.
And back over to Ant. Ant is going to take us into the second half. Thank you. That was the halftime report.
Brilliant, Alf. Thanks for that. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Get your comments coming in below. There's lots of comments coming in there. Yeah, kicked off. No substitutions for either team. And let's just hope that if we are going to make the subs, that we maybe make the first move. That's going to be the key, I think, in this. Let's not wait for the opposition to make the subs and make the change like what happened at Wolves.
Moyes doesn't like subs, does he?
No.
He's like subs.
He struggles to make 3 subs. Well, now we have 5 subs. He struggles to make 5 subs. It's just
Every other team has literally made 5 subs. Because why would you not?
Yeah.
It gives you opportunity to get 2 more extra fresh pairs of legs on the pitch. You have 3 stoppages and you have half time. So that's 4 opportunities to get players on the pitch.
And you have a water break as well.
There's times to do it. But he's not going to take the initiative. He's going to try and counter whatever Mourinho does. I mean, I can see him running Antonio probably the whole 90 minutes again, and we'll probably go up tomorrow and be like, oh yeah, Antonio's out for the rest of the season because he's done a hamstring or something. Because he ran him into the ground.
I forgot they got that Bergwijn on the bench. Shit.
West Ham on the front foot again, though, in the first couple of minutes. Creswell out the left wing, passes to Antonio, back to Creswell, finds Antonio again out the left. Going to put a big cross in, deflected slightly. Tottenham players collect the ball and feed it out calmly. But yeah, you do feel that it's going to be substitutions. It's going to completely change the dynamics of this game. Again, it's probably been every game we've watched throughout the Project Restart. How frustrating is it to watch our striker be so isolated? In actual fact, we don't have a striker right now. If you look at the screen right now, there isn't a striker playing up top.
Yeah,
if you go back and watch the first half,
third, doesn't it? It just breaks down up front. Third. Nothing there.
So if you watch a lot of the first half, Noble was playing up front.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, because he can't run back there. He's struggling.
Clearly, he's been told you need to get up alongside Antonio. Which, if that's the case, why didn't you just play another centre forward?
Yeah.
Rather than saying, we're going to play 4-4-2 and play Noble in the hole, why not just go, we'll play 4-4-2 and play Ajeti or Silva?
Yeah.
At least one of them's got that chance at the start for Noble, at the start of the first half. He should have hit it first time.
Tottenham through. Eric Dyer shoots from distance and it goes wide.
What minutes are you on, Ant?
He's on 48.
What are you on?
I'm on 48-20.
48.
Yeah, same.
7.
Oh, sorry. 48-50.
Okay.
25 seconds in front.
I'll pause.
Yeah. I'm on 40.
I can't pause.
20. 21.
I'm on 48-40.
All right. I'm 48. 30 now. Oh! I've just got the Dyer shot now. Yeah, you're well ahead of me.
Shit, you're
well behind.
Yeah, I don't know why. I haven't paused it or anything. I haven't stopped it. That's just the way it's come through. There we go.
Right, guys, we've got hopefully Cess and Matt. Do you mind jumping out for now? Is that all right? If you want to come back on, we'll do something after. And thank you very much for coming on. Oh, hold on a second. Oh no. Kane tries a funny flick. Fabianski saves it, but I think it was offside. I'll get caught up as well.
Okay, perfect.
Cheers, Seth. Cheers, Matt.
Right, cheers, Seth. Cheers, Matt. Oh.
There we are. I'll try and catch up with you now. Alf, what minute are you on?
I'm on 49, 26, 27.
Right. I'm ahead of you, so I'll wait.
Oh, yeah, it's just on the Kane flick. So 34, 35.
Tell me when you're at 55.
Okay, yeah. Just showing the replay. I think that would have been offside there by Aurier. Okay, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Go.
We are. Harry Kane.
Yeah, there we go. We're back. We're back in sync. This is the problem about doing this watch along with people. We're saying to all of you guys watching out there, different broadcasters have a different lag, whether you're watching it online on a stream or live on TV or listening to it on the radio. Every broadcaster has a different lag, so it's very frustrating if you want to do this. There we go. That's why you should never watch a football game on TV and have your Twitter or your WhatsApp groups open. Definitely, because somebody always gives away the score, and you think, no.
Yep, 100%.
And
Noble feeds the ball out to Bowen. Frederick's looking for the overlap. Bowen cuts inside, shoots from distance over the bar.
But that's a bit more positive. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a bit more positive, at least.
Absolutely. But 5 minutes into the second half, and we've kind of started the second half the same way we started the first half, but we just need to keep this momentum going forward. That's all we need to do, and keep the ball in their half. And it's good you've seen Antonio putting pressure on now. Noble putting pressure on the defence, and now it's forced Tottenham to go long.
Yeah,
and Diop's cleared the ball away. And that's an example of how we should be pressing all the time. And now, unfortunately, Tottenham are counter-attacking.
See, this all started just now with Souček right in the centre of the park. He kind of did a lane clearance instead of getting his foot on the ball and, trying to find another player. He just put a lane clearance to no man's land, really.
Yeah.
Gave it straight back to Tottenham.
I can see, I tell you what, Jack Wilshere, this game's kind of made for him a little bit, innit?
Yeah. We've got to get him on.
His boyhood club, playing for his boyhood club against a club that he's had such a rivalry for. Is that Antonio gone down? Hopefully not. It's not too bad. Eric Dyer's kind of bashed into the back of him. He's holding his ankle slightly.
Yeah,
let's have a look and see what that is.
With Achilles. I'm not very good on anatomy, but
I don't know if it was a foul, but
that looked like a studs right across the back there. Yeah, that was studs right on the back of his calf, on his Achilles. Oh, that's nasty. That hurts.
He's back up though. He's back up. He's running it off.
Run it off, Antonio. Go on, run it off.
So free kick for West Ham on the halfway line, pinged up by Balbuena. Eric Dyer stood up, cleared that away. Back to Souček, Bowen, Fredericks, Bowen, Antonio finds Fredericks. Intercepted.
Oh, unlucky.
Unlucky. West Ham got the ball back though. Good fighting back. Mark Noble inside Tottenham half. Bowen out on the wing, finds Noble through the 18-yard box, who puts it back to Bowen. Crosses in low. Fornals. Oh my God.
Oh, come on. That's 2 games. 2 games he's had a shot on that right-hand foot, that right foot of his. Fluffed them both times. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Dear, oh, dear. He should have
Great play with Antonio. Great play with Antonio and Bowen down the right-hand side. Great play, like really good 1-2 football. And then suddenly he finds himself in space, crosses the ball in low to Fornals, who's unmarked. Oh, Antonio's shot from distance. Fornals was unmarked, and he just took a swipe at the ball and didn't make a great connection, and the ball just trembled by the goal. Unfortunate for West Ham.
Yeah, need to do better. Get it on target at least. But look, it's promising. Do more of that, West Ham. Do more of that.
Oh, they found the through. Tottenham, Dele Alli. Kane on the 18-yard box. Shoots. I don't know if Fabianski got a touch on that. Did he? No,
Yeah,
goal kick.
Yeah.
Yes, Kane shot over. At least it's a little bit more exciting.
Yeah, definitely. Well, this is what I said in half time. Hope we come out and actually put a lot of pressure on them, tell them, show them that they've got a game on here.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Do that. Hopefully, we can do that.
We're holding our own, aren't we?
Yeah.
Started the second half like we did the first, but probably better.
Hopefully, we don't switch off like we did in the first half, though.
No, I reckon he's got another 6 or 7 to 10 minutes to decide to make a few subs. No ball.
He shoots from distance and it goes wide from Tottenham. Dele Alli.
They are starting to get some space again as well. I think both the game is opening up for both teams as well, though. I think there's space to be capitalised on here. I think they're getting a couple of tired legs out there. I mean, that was a poor shot from Dele Alli, though, wasn't it?
But that miss from Fornals should have done better, shouldn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he did it's a similar kind of position, but same result from Fornals against Wolves as well, and he should have done better with his shot there.
Antonio won that header, done well, but
I can see Fornals coming off here. I've got to say,
I can see Noble and Fornals coming off. Probably Wilshere and Yarmolenko coming on.
Yeah.
Wilshere.
Yeah, I don't know. Wilshere. Maybe Lanzini. I wonder if Lanzini tried. No, you don't think he tried?
I think Wilshere needs to have a go.
Yeah,
we need. Lanzini didn't do anything the other day, and even though we didn't play that well, I just don't think he. He didn't get his foot. He didn't get into the game, did he? You want a player like that to come on and actually make an impact, and. I can see Yarmolenko. I can actually see Wilshere coming on for maybe 20 minutes. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Definitely Yarmolenko. Anderson? No, I'm not so sure.
He had his chance, didn't he? He had his chance on Saturday.
I'm not going to be so harsh on him, to be honest.
Who, Anderson?
Yeah, he was played out of position, in my opinion, and it depends. It depends on the substitutions that are made. If someone comes on alongside Antonio, you can see the substitution that's made with Anderson coming in behind them, but we'll see.
I'll tell you what, the more I see Bowen play, the more I really like him.
He fights for the ball.
Declan Rice, great play.
Yeah.
Finding in the middle. He's going to shoot from distance. Oh, deflection, out for a corner.
Oh, unlucky. Nice play.
Well played from Declan there. Well played, Deckers. What's this here? We've got here? Massive Fitness is saying we don't put our chances away. That's a problem, 100%.
Wow, true. More shots on goal and more clear-cut chances. Yeah.
Corner to West Ham. That's our second corner of the game to Tottenham's 8 corners.
So Diop and Balbuena sort of right in the penalty spot there area with a couple of. They see, this kind of tactic doesn't always fill me with confidence. Actually, these players so close with each other. Here we go.
Tottenham find the ball, and this is the problem: the counter attack.
You see, and it's just I don't like it.
They're so fast going forward. There's space over the left, space over the right. He's found him on the left. Tottenham. Oh my God, he's going to feed through Kane, who shoots 1-on-1. I do not know how he doesn't score that. I do not know how he doesn't score that.
This is how.
We said before the season restarted that we were all concerned because Tottenham had the likes of Kane back, etc. after injury, but you can see that Kane is not match fit, and I think in a way we count our blessings, don't we? That that's the sort of thing that's the sort of strike he would have put away with ease had he been fully fit, and so. We rode our luck again. We're riding our luck. Now they're making a change. Lamella's coming on for Dele Alli, and we now need to think about how that impacts on us.
Do you know what? This is where Moyes should counteract it immediately.
Yeah. He needs
not
to
wait
Exactly.
any longer. He needs to do
Exactly.
it if not first immediately.
Come on, Moisey. Come on. Act.
He's literally done a swap for swap, a playmaker for another playmaker. You know, Lamella's a great player. He's not looking at any form of defensive. He's seen an opportunity. Ali's had chances tonight. He's not done anything with them, so he's brought on a player to try and prove a point, and that's what Lamella is.
There we go, Rice. Bring it away.
Oh, Antonio, is he gonna? He's gonna get it.
Oh, come on! Oh my Christ!
That was a big, long hit and hope from who was it?
He should have got that. He should have crashed that into the back of the net.
Yeah, but mate, who are we talking about though? If there was
I know, but and it proves the point again that if we had a striker there, who knows? Who knows? He was stretching for it though. He was stretching.
But look, he hit it, on the run.
On the rise.
It was a fair effort, but yeah, a striker would have had a good striker would have had a better shot on goal. You would have hoped. Right?
We cannot sit back, West Ham. We cannot allow them to play their game. They've got a fresh player on now. This is where Moyes needs to make a decision and counter it. He needs to do something, because as much as that team out there is putting their all in, you've got Noble playing further forward than the other two central midfielders, which doesn't seem right to me. I don't know. He's doing too much running. At his age, Noble should be sitting in front of the back four alongside Rice. He needs to make that change. He needs to counter what Spurs have done.
Yeah, definitely. I think, as I said before, this is not about players not performing so much. This is about fresh pair of legs. Change the dynamics a little bit.
Yeah, agreed.
Lamella on the board, just coming into the 18-yard box. Side netting.
No, but this is it. We need to change it.
Yeah.
Moyes has got to now start thinking about what tactics he's going to use in order to counter this. We need to make a change. We need to give them that. What they've done is, with bringing Lamella on, they've given us something to worry about. Yeah. And now we need to do exactly the same thing. We need to give them something to be concerned about, which is why this is good for, whoever it is, Wiltshire, Yarmolenko, Xande Silva. One of those three players has got to come on to make a change. I dare say, with his pace, even Anderson, but I think someone else needs a chance at the moment.
Do you know what? If I was Moyes right now, I know I'm going to talk completely left field here. Do you know what I would do? I would make 5 quick substitutions, very quick, bulk, or scare the hell out of Mourinho.
Yeah, change the game dramatically.
What the hell's going on? And then also just put attacking players on and just go for it. I know that's a bit complete left field, but it would completely change it, and it would stop this.
Yeah.
All the players are thinking, what, 5 subs all at once? You're crazy. But I tell you what.
5 subs will be a lot, though. That'll really.
It's a punch.
That could disrupt us as much as it could disrupt.
Yeah, I'm concerned here, though, Stel. I've got to say, I'm concerned.
Well, we need Moyes now needs to make a change. It's coming up to what, 62, 63 minutes now. And I've
corner to Spurs.
I've just seen something come up which we're not going to like.
No, Souček.
Own goal.
Souček.
Own goal.
Thomas Souček, unfortunately.
Right,
what a blow! What a blow! What a blow!
Right, Moyes, come on! We've got to change it now. Lift your head up.
The problem. It took the substitution to do the job.
Just off the back of his calf. Just unlucky. I mean, it wasn't his fault.
You know what the funny thing is? Was it a Lamella corner?
Was that? Yeah, more Sissoko type. I'm not sure which.
No, I think
player.
Lamella took the corner.
Yeah.
The sub.
How unfortunate.
Unlucky, Suchek.
What a blow. Now Moyes has got to make the change.
He's got to change this up. He's got to
make the change.
Look, look, the shoulders are down. Look at him. Look at his face. He's distraught. Bless him.
VAR.
I'm not sure what VAR would be checking here.
No, play on. Goal.
I was going to say that.
Oh, I'm still no substitutions.
Yeah. Really deflating that. Really deflating because we could see something needed to be done before that goal went in. Really deflating. Come on, lads. Pick yourselves up.
This is where the manager needs to show his mettle. This is where the manager needs to totally and utterly step up. And we're on 65, 66 minutes. He's got to get at least 2 players warmed up and ready to go. And he's not doing it at all. And this is why we worry about what goes on in the head of David Moyes.
Yeah.
Because now we're looking at, they're on the up.
Oh.
They're on the attack. They can take it easy. They can start picking us off. And Moyes is still doing absolutely nothing about it.
Stel, look, we are 65 minutes into the game. We've just gone 1-0 down. What do? You react. You change. And he hasn't reacted straight away. He's now pointing.
What's he doing? Is he looking at the bench now?
He better do. He better start.
Anderson.
Nolan's look. Okay, Anderson. Come on, Moyes. You should have done this as soon as we conceded. You should have made the sub beforehand. Come on.
Who's he going to bring off? This is the interesting thing.
This is the interesting thing because if he brings someone off and he puts Anderson up top, it defeats the purpose.
He's got to bring Noble off. No disrespect to Noble. He's got to bring someone like Noble off and put Anderson on and go for it.
Yeah, but if he doesn't, I just got the suspicion that he's going to bring Anderson on to try and support Antonio up top when he's not a striker. And if he does that, it just defeats the purpose completely. He needs to play in behind the striker.
To me,
Bowen on the right.
To me, if he takes Bowen or Fornals off, he's not going to make any difference. That's a foul.
Yeah, yellow card.
Book him.
Yeah, it is. Yellow card. Davis. Yeah, he totally took him out. Jesus.
My word, that's an awful foul.
Right, where's the sub? Come on.
Has he put him on?
Still 67 minutes in. Still no sub.
Has he not subbed him yet? What's he doing? Oh dear. Come on, Krez. Use that left peg of yours. Come on.
It's tragic the way we conceded that goal. It's so unlucky. Yeah. Anderson needs to give us a performance in the last 20 minutes when he comes on.
Creswell, Noble on the free kick, feeds it in, but just no one there. Just no one there. Still no. I just get the ball out and just get the sub on. That's it. Noble intercepts the ball. Fornals in the middle, out to Noble. Noble finds Creswell out in the wing inside Tottenham's half. Declan Rice at halfway line. West Ham playing the ball back all the way. Oh no. Mora puts the pressure on Rice, but Fabianski clears. Big, massive kick out.
Yeah, Hooper at the field.
Well done, Antonio. Out to Bowen. Fornals on the right. Tries to feed the ball into Antonio, but Tottenham clear. That's Tottenham on the counter-attack again, who Mora finds Kane, but the ball trickles out for a throw-in. Here comes substitution. No. Taking the time, mate. Taking your time.
No, still no sub yet, is there?
What is he up to?
Yeah, here comes Lanzini as well. Lanzini and Anderson.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, fine. work that out, did it, Moyes? Come on.
These two players have got to give us a performance.
Yeah.
In the last 20 minutes of this game.
Water break. Let's have a look and see.
Noble has got to be one of the players off. I would be surprised if he isn't. And maybe Fornal's off. I'd keep Bowen on, keep Antonio on, and just go for it. You know, we're losing 1-0. Might as well lose 2 or 3. It doesn't really matter now, does it?
You know what they checked VAR for? They checked VAR for Sissoko handball, and it does look like the ball hits his hand.
And yet,
go check. It looks like VAR's made a mistake.
Oh yeah, that did glance his arm, didn't it?
That's glanced his arm. Ball to hand, doesn't matter. Or Bearswin.
That is definitely glanced his arm.
Yeah, that should have been disallowed.
Oh, you gits.
No words, lads. No words. VAR is meant to have improved the game. It's made it worse.
That's just criminal. Come on.
Tottenham have made a second sub. Mora's off.
Bergwijn. I don't even know how you pronounce that. Bergwijn
is on. They haven't announced. Noble and Fornals have come off. Anderson and Lanzini.
Yeah, I had a feeling Fornals would be off. Yeah, and Noble right thing. Let's see where Lanzini and Anderson play. How's this going to change things up a little bit? Well, they've got to hit the ground running.
Anderson out on the left, Lanzini just behind Antonio, maybe.
They've got to support. Come on, Lanzini.
Lanzini looks like he's right in behind Antonio.
Yeah.
Anderson looks like he's out in the left wing.
Look, Nobes looks knackered. Bless him.
I'll tell you something. You know, if we do lose tonight, at least we've played better.
Yeah.
Than we did against Wolves, and it bodes well for going into the next game. That's what I wanted to see on Saturday, and that's what was so disappointing about Saturday, that we almost decided that we weren't going to win the game and might as well just not try. Yeah. But at least tonight, it's been unfortunate so far that goal, but these two players that have just come on for us need to show us what they're about tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Come on, Lanzini, get in there.
Done. Fabianski.
I'll be back in a while, lads.
Yeah, no worries.
Fabianski with a big kick out, slips when he kicks out. Declan Rice picks it up in the middle of the park, finds Anderson out in the left wing. He's on the attack. He's got hold of the ball, cutting in towards the 18-yard box. Crosses over wide. Bowen collects on the right-hand side. Feeds it back to Fredericks. Bowen still on the ball. Cuts inside to his left foot.
You're way ahead of me again.
Finds now. Lanzini. Lanzini finds Fredericks inside to Bowen. Bowen and Tottenham intercept the ball and start on the counter-attack. Alf, what did you say? Sorry?
You're way ahead of me now.
Oh, sorry, mate. Again.
You're about 30 seconds ahead.
What's your time?
I'm at 35, 36, 72.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry.
What are you on?
51.
Okay, I'm on 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. There we go. We should be in sync again. Wonder why yours keeps on going ahead then. Weird.
I think it was because I used the some of the stats on the telly, so it's probably put me back out.
Okay, gotcha. Well, stop doing that. Stop looking at stats. Right, here we go. Spurs sort of working the right-hand flank, coming in.
So we're really working out, Alf.
Yeah.
Another sub with a striker coming on and keeping Antonio on.
Yeah. You know, I know it's a bit left field. But
he finds Tottenham. Fabianski clears up.
I just think he needs another. He needs to make more subs.
This game definitely needs more subs from West Ham anyway.
You know what? Take Souček off. Put Wilson on there. You know,
100%.
just change it up a little bit. Maybe even take off Antonio, put Silva up there. I don't know.
The fact though that he's not giving Wilshere a run out is,
well, maybe just doesn't have a lot of confidence in him. Yeah, I mean, that's it's just a complete waste of $100,000 a week, isn't it? Really, I mean, he's always injured, and then when he is fit, he makes a subs bench, and we're not playing him.
Oh my God, the player's just done. Oh, good tackle by Creswell.
That's it. Go on, Anderson. Come on, take it. Do something with it. Oh, come on, son.
Kane inside 18-yard box. Well stood up there by Fredericks. Well done.
Yeah. We haven't looked too bad at the back tonight.
Oh, Bowen's just giving it to Tom. He's won it back. Well done.
Bowen's doing his bit again.
Come on, West Ham. Well done, Lanzini.
That's it. Nice. Come on.
Inside, come on. Goes long ball out to Antonio. Cuts it back in. Well kept in, mate. Out to Declan Rice in the middle of the park.
Oh, nice.
He finds Antonio on the wing. Antonio's coming forward on attack in the 18-yard box. Pings the ball in. No one's there. Finds the back post. Lanzini, no. And out for a corner.
Do you know what? I think that's where Antonio should be. Stick him out on the right-hand side. You know, we're probably going to have more luck with him there. Then we just have to find somebody to fill the space in the middle.
Creswell.
Come on, Creswell. Come on.
Short corner.
Nice ball in.
Anderson. Thanks from distance. Slow and out wide.
Oh.
I just seen Wilshere and Ajeti warming up on the side there.
Okay, yeah, maybe Souček and Antonio coming off then, or unless he takes off Bowen. I mean, I think Bowen would be a mistake to come off, but whether he's getting a bit tired now because he has done quite a lot of running tonight, Bowen, I got to say. But then again, Antonio has as well.
Oh.
Yeah, Souček hasn't had a great game for me.
No, he's not. He's really not. Antonio feeds off of that's it. Plays the ball to Lanzini, who feeds out to.
Oh, nice! Come on,
Antonio right on the corner flag. Is that a foul? Yeah, he's giving it a free kick. West Ham.
Good.
Sissoko knocked over Antonio.
Sissoko, that was definitely a foul. You know, you barged him over. Come on.
Do you know what, Alf? It's funny when you mentioned Antonio playing out in the wing. He's not supposed to be playing out in the wing, but in the last 5 minutes, he looks like he has. And it's made such a difference out there.
Yeah, yes, definitely. Playing him up front, because that's not his position, really. So get him out on that wing where he is more effective.
Looks like tea. Not tastes like coffee. Oh!
Oh!
Oh! What a save. Was that hit the post?
Oh, yes, it's hit the post. Bowen. Oh, unlucky, Bowen. Unlucky. We've got a bit more. We've got
Anderson
a bit more.
feeds Bowen. Bowen shoots. Hits the outside of the post.
Keep Antonio out on the right-hand side for now. Come on, lads. Yep.
Anderson. Oh, he's lost it.
Oh, Anderson, come on. Sloppy. Anderson looks as if he's in a daze a lot of the time, I got to say.
West Ham back in the defence. Balbuena out to Fredericks on the right. Fredericks cuts inside, travels through to the Tottenham half. But West Ham are dispossessed again quite easily.
Too easily. Ball retention, as we were saying before, Stel was saying, just really poor from West Ham.
That's it. Lanzini comes to find the ball in his own half, feeds the ball to Antonio, back to Lanzini in his half. Anderson in the middle of the park loses the ball.
Again, this is third ball in a row.
We've won it back. Oh, good. Oh, Souček mistimed his tackle there again as well.
No, you need to take Souček out. He looks spent as well. Not having a good game. Oh,
Lamela from the distance. Is he going to shoot? He's walking all the way through that box.
He's seeing it over, isn't he? Oh,
well done, Bowen, tracking back, Bowen.
Well done. Go on.
Outside of his foot. Oh, dispossessed by the Tottenham.
Yeah.
Come on, get back up. Track back. Kane mistimed the pass, but found Lamela.
This is what I mean now. Look, there's a lot of walking around by a couple of the players. They need to. He needs to make more subs here.
We have nothing
we
to
are
lose.
Losing. We are losing, people. We are losing.
Come on, Fabianski.
We need to change this up.
I don't understand not making a substitution. I'm baffled by it.
More pressure on Spurs. That's what we need to do. Come on, Lanzini. That's it.
Rice in the middle of Tottenham's half.
Anderson
on the left wing. Cuts inside to his right foot.
Do something with it.
Declan Rice back to Anderson. Anderson finds Balbuena. We're back inside, just inside the Tottenham half. Lanzini finds Antonio. Souček. Antonio, and he gets dispossessed by the Tottenham player again. Here comes the counter attack, and it's Kane. He's through 1-on-1 with the keeper. He finishes it 2-0 Tottenham. Just like that. That's the difference between West Ham and Tottenham.
Disappointing.
Project Restart. The difference between West Ham and Tottenham and Project Restart is substitutions.
Yeah. We're just not. It's just not right. The momentum drops off, and we're just not matching a team at all. Anderson's come on. He's lost the ball 3 or 4 times. Lanzini's been largely ineffective. We've got some players tired out there. Souček is tired there as well. There was more space being developed. And Spurs just, coming out and give on to Kane. He's running on, beat the defence, split the defence. Easy finish for him, really. So disappointing. So disappointing. You could see this. You could see this coming.
Let's see if he makes subs now.
You're right, because we should have had the subs before we went 1-0 down. Then
it's too late now. Game's over. Game's over.
Yeah, but the point is, let's see if he makes the subs now. Like,
but what difference will it make now?
No, it wouldn't. But that's what the Moyes thing is. It wouldn't make a difference. But with 6 minutes to go, he would make a sub.
Too late. I think he's made the wrong subs. We saw what Lanzini and Anderson didn't do in the first game, and they haven't made an impact in this game. It should have been an opportunity. He should have done something. Keep saying it over and over again. Put a bloody striker on. Put a striker on and see what happens. It doesn't matter which striker it is, whether it be a Yeti, Yarmolenko's played up front for the Ukraine, or put Xande Silva on. He hasn't done it again. He thinks we're going to contain teams by not having any strikers on and just filling out the midfield. And 2 games in a row now, 2-0. 2 games in a row. I don't get Moyes. I thought he had it. I thought he had it sussed when we played those last 3 games before lockdown against Liverpool, against Arsenal, and against Southampton. We were unlucky only to come away with 3 points in those 3 games, but it looked like he'd actually turned the corner in terms of his attitude, and he's just reverted to type. And all right, I know Alaire's injured, but you do have other strikers, and you need to give them a chance. And he hasn't done it, and we've lost 2-0 again. And it's really disappointing because this game has gone exactly the same way as as Wolves. We contained the team for 70 odd minutes, let in 1 goal, and then, well, I don't know. It's just disappointing. Anyway, we're meant to be telling the viewers what's going on. Long ball to Antonio, goes out for a goal kick. He's knackered. Souček's knackered.
Look, and tell viewers what's going on. Unfortunately, if you're not watching the game, obviously we're 2-0 down. But the fact of the matter is, poor substitutions, late substitutions, not reacting enough, and we basically just invited Spurs to come on to us. As simple as that. We just have not dealt with them. Have not dealt with the threat.
The way Moyes is setting our team up, he's setting us up to go down, which is what he's doing. You cannot rely on the last 4 or 5 games of the season to get the points you need, because it's not nailed on. It's not guaranteed.
No,
and he needs to make a damn change. Something he needs to, we got Chelsea next. He's going to do exactly the same. And then he's going to turn around to the team and go, right, lads, our season starts now. Again, who's up next after them? Newcastle or Burnley? The players need to build on something. They need to build momentum. And he's not been doing it. I mean, they look knackered out there, and I don't blame them. They've run their socks off. When you're defending for all the game, you're going to get tired, And all right, Anderson's just intercepted. Antonio's got the ball into Souček, out wide to Bowen.
Offside, yeah.
Cleared. Bowen again. Offside.
Disappointing.
It makes the players feel dejected. It makes the players feel upset. And this is down to the manager. The manager needs to get the team in a position where they feel confident to go out there and perform and go out there and give it something. And it's ironic, Alf. We said it on the 20th minute when we had our drinks break in the first half. It changed.
Yeah.
He changed the way we were playing. We were doing well. We were in there. We were giving it our all. We were matching like for like. And for whatever he told them in that 20 odd minutes when we had our first drinks break, we changed the way we played.
Yeah.
And it's a defeatist approach. It's an absolutely defeatist approach. Rice has gone down from a knock. Let's hope he recovers from it. I said, that's a booking. Sissoko, his arm, elbow straight in his face. And nothing given. Creswell out left, sorry. Diop across. Balbuena. Balbuena's had a decent game. You cannot blame the team for the goals.
No. But we are still feeble in the final third. We're just not really creating enough. We're not creating enough opportunities, and that, we are struggling.
Yeah,
we are struggling to. If we're not scoring goals and we're leaking even 1 goal, then the tactics don't match. If we're struggling, you could see that everybody watching this game can see that we were conceding possession to Tottenham and they were coming on to us. The game was opening up even more, and it needed a sub. It needed substitutions to change the dynamic of the game. They scored their first goal. They needed a massive immediate reaction. It didn't happen. Then it's just gone on. It's just gone on and on and on. Lanzini, Anderson, come on, been largely ineffective.
Totally ineffective, yeah. They were the wrong substitutions. We need a striker on the pitch.
Anderson's made loads of mistakes, and it's just not good enough. It's just not good enough from Moyes. He needs to be more of a tactician here. He needs to be able to change the game with his substitutions.
He hasn't got it in his mouth.
No,
he hasn't got it in him.
Well, but as you said, I thought there was he turned the corner a little bit with some of those games before the break. But no, it's just.
I mean, Anderson's just given the ball away again, and then they're on the counter attack yet again. They're picking us off now. They've won the game. They know they've won the game. If we concede any more goals, then our goal difference is going to be really damaging. And you cannot say that Wolves or Spurs have been 2 goals better than us.
No,
you can't.
They're not even playing now. They're just passing it around.
Yeah, the game's won. It's finished for them. 89 minutes, it's done.
Easy.
We're chasing shadows now, and we're deflated, and the players must be thinking someone needs to give us something to build on, and it's tragic. It's a better performance than Tuesday night, than Saturday evening. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's definitely a better performance, but again, we've lost by 2 goals.
I don't put the blame tonight on the players, actually. I think because part fatigue has put in, but it's been the tactics and the substitutions that have really let us down tonight.
Yeah.
The players, for the most part, the starting 11, I should say, I've done all right for the most part. The first goal was unlucky. And in hindsight, it should have been disallowed. The second goal, well, they just counter-attacked, broke through us. Kane, he slotted it away. I mean, but you can't really say that they've overrun us, or that they've certainly had more of the game, but we've contained them defensively, I should say. But we just haven't done enough to take the game to them. And as you said before, I think when we were losing 1-0, we're losing now. It doesn't matter if we lose 3 or 4-0, really, I suppose. Well, it does in terms of goal difference.
It does, but
that's just our predicament that we're in. Yeah. But, we're going to lose the game anyway. So you've got to change it to go after the game.
Yeah. Moyes is, he's reverted to type. It's a sort of thing that we feared that he would do, and he's proven it.
Let me put it this way. Lads. If we were sort of team who was scoring 3 or 4 goals every game, I would be 100% behind Moyes and say, okay, hold on, we've just conceded, but don't panic. We've got 3 or 4 goals in us.
Exactly.
We can score goals.
But we don't have that.
But we are not that team. We struggle to score any goals. So, to have that slow reaction is just criminal, really. It just shows that he is not in touch with the kind of team that we are right now. We haven't got goals in us, so you need to do something straight away. You can't just sit back. You can't play, to contain them. You can't play this kind of defensive style, or the style that just
we've got one of the worst defensive records, if not the worst, in the Premier League, and he tries to play that game, Alf.
Yeah,
he tries to play a game of containment, knowing that we cannot keep a clean sheet.
Oh,
I don't understand. I don't understand his logic. I don't understand his logic. But now I know a lot of people will go, well, you shouldn't go gung ho, etc. We had nothing to lose tonight.
Exactly right. Nothing to lose.
Well, apart from losing the game, of course.
No, but if you go out with a fight and you go out with some kind of, if you go out with the intensity, fair enough. But it's like we came out in the second half. I thought, oh, hello, we've come out again. Like the first half, it lasted 5 minutes. It didn't even last more than that. And then
look at our 2 substitutes. Lanzini and Anderson are trotting around, not closing down. They're just like, they're not busting a gut to get to the ball. Yeah. Tottenham are playing it around us. I mean, it's finished anyway. The game's finished anyway. But you bring on your substitutes who are fresh, who are meant to give you that momentum, and they've done nothing. What he sees in Lanzini at the moment is beyond me. It baffles me completely.
Yeah,
and we've had
two subs out of 5. 2 subs.
Well, I've said it all before, Alf. He didn't agree with the 5 substitution setup.
Oh,
Kane's just missed a really good chance.
Should have been 3-0. Should have been 3-0. Oh.
So for those who aren't watching the game, ball by Aurier across the centre of the 18-yard box. Kane missed it by a whisker, which would have made it 3-0.
Game's nearly finished, guys. So just for anyone that's watching, we will be coming out of this watch along and we'll be logging into a new show for the review, which I've been putting up. And we'll do probably, 20-minute review. For anyone, we'll try and keep it short tonight because we know it's getting on late. So make sure you do tune in for our review. We'll overview all the game, have a look at everything that's been going on, talk through some of the major talking points, which I think I know where we're going to go with this one. So make sure you do tune in. But anyway, that's the game over. Full time. Tottenham 2. West Ham.
I think I've had enough. That's annoyed me. That has really annoyed me. Really annoyed me. Bloody hell.
Yep, really frustrating, guys. Really frustrating. But that has been our watch along. We will be back in 5 minutes. I've actually said it, scheduled for 5 minutes from now for our review. And thank you for tuning in. Yeah, it's been a bit crap, but when's it really not?
Hey, but at least the halftime show report was good.
I must admit that was the most entertaining 15 minutes I've actually had in a long time as a West Ham fan. Still, you properly missed out on the halftime show.
The halftime report was brilliant.
Yep. Like I said, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that malarkey, and we'll be back in 5 minutes for the preview. I've been Anton, he's been Alf, Bound Dolo's been Still, and tune in for us, and we'll see you in 5 minutes.
Cheers. Bye.